Once upon a time, in a small village, lived 5 close-knit friends. They were inseparable and enjoyed life's simple pleasures. But one thing they all had in common was a secret they each carried. They were each battling a different ear infection. They represent our journey to discover the top 5 ear infections, understanding the symptoms, causes, and treatments. First, we meet Molly, a vibrant young girl with sparkling eyes but troubled ears. She had been dealing with a middle ear infection or otitis media. Molly often complained about pain in her ears, and her parents noticed her hearing was declining. They took her to the village healer, who diagnosed her with middle ear infection symptoms. The healer explained that it might be due to common colds or allergies. He prescribed antibiotics and advised keeping her ears dry. How can it be treated and prevented? Her mother asked. Timely treatment and avoiding smoking around the child can be key, he explained. Next, we meet Lucas, a lively boy with a passion for music. But lately, Lucas had a problem. His balance seemed off, and his ears were always ringing. The village healer identified that Lucas was suffering from an inner ear infection, known as labyrinthitis. Lucas's mother asked, "What leads to labyrinthitis, and how can it be identified?" The healer explained that viral infections might cause it, and symptoms could include dizziness and loss of hearing. Medications to control symptoms and perhaps some physical therapy would help Lucas find his rhythm again. Our third friend, Fiona, loved swimming in the nearby lake. But this love led to a fungal ear infection, or otomycosis. She felt itching and even pain in her ear. What causes otomycosis, and what are the common symptoms? Her father asked the healer. The healer explained that the warm, moist environment inside the ear after swimming could create a breeding ground for fungi. Antifungal ear drops would be needed to clear the infection. Keeping the ears dry and avoiding overcleaning could prevent this in the future. Then, there was Oscar, a thoughtful boy who lately had been struggling with chronic otitis externa, an infection associated with eczema in the ear canal. His ears itched terribly, and sometimes they even leaked a foul-smelling liquid. How does eczema contribute to chronic ear infections? His sister asked. The healer described how the skin's natural defenses could be broken down by eczema, leading to infections. Topical treatments and keeping the ears dry were essential for healing. Lastly, we meet Emily, who had been dealing with an ear infection with eczema. This was not a common ailment, and it left her ear inflamed and painful. The healer told her parents that managing her existing eczema was essential to treat the ear infection. Steroid creams and avoiding triggers for her eczema would help her find relief. What are the treatments available for ear infections with eczema? They asked. Managing both the infection and eczema concurrently is vital, the healer stressed. And so, our 5 friends began their journey of healing, guided by wisdom, care, and appropriate treatments. The village healer not only treated them but educated them and their families about ear infection prevention, the importance of early diagnosis of ear diseases, and how understanding the symptoms could lead to a faster cure. As the days turned into weeks, Molly, Lucas, Fiona, Oscar, and Emily found relief from their different ear infections. They learned the common threads among their infections were often moisture, underlying health conditions, and sometimes, even their habits. Why is early diagnosis and treatment vital in managing ear infections? They realized that understanding their bodies, recognizing the symptoms early, and seeking prompt treatment had been crucial in their recovery. They went on to enjoy their childhood, always mindful of their ears and the lessons they learned. Their journey through the top 5 ear infections wasn't just about healing, it was about understanding, prevention, and appreciating the importance of health and well-being. Their story serves as a reminder to all of us to pay attention to our bodies, understand the importance of early diagnosis, and seek proper medical care. The tale of the top 5 ear infections concludes, but the melody of health, understanding, and empathy continues to play on.